Okay, 2 years into the Mage Templar War, the Divine attempts to get the two sides to discuss peace at the old Temple of Andraste's Ashes. As they all arrive, the temple ends up blowing up, killing the Divine, and causing several breaches in the sky, allowing demons from the Fade to start pouring out. You play as the sole survivor at the temple, now with a mysterious mark on your hand. You wake up as a prisoner for the secret Cassandra from the second game, and the Divine Spy Master, Leliana from Origins. Alongside Cassandra, Solus, and Varric from the last game, Solus helps you seal a nearby rift with your mark. You then try to travel to the main rift in the temple, but you're only able to stabilize it. When you do so, you're able to see what really happened with a flashback showing that Corypheus from the last game was holding on to the Divine. Your character somehow messes up Corypheus' plan to open up the breach between the Fade and the real world with his elven relic when the anchor, which is what your mark is, was placed on you instead of him. Your party then goes to a haven to regroup, and Cassandra reinstates the Inquisition from the old days, with you being labeled as the Chosen One, the Herald of Andraste. Like I said before, Inquisition's very long. A lot of small stuff happens, but for the most part, you just go across the world, you establish your Inquisition, and go through the world helping people out and closing many of the smaller rifts to try to, stop the demons. While doing that, you'll recruit Iron Bull, a Quinari, and leader of his own mercenary crew, Cassandra, the right hand of the Divine, Solus, a mysterious elven mage that knows way too much, Varric from the second game, Dorian, a mage and son of its Aventer Magister, Cole, a spirit from the Fade inside of a corpse, Blackbeard, a man disguised as a dead Grey Warden, and Vivienne, a mage enchanter, and also Sarah, a member of some strange Robin Hood like crew. During all of that, Corypheus corrupts and leads either the rebel mages or Templars and attacks you, causing you to leave Haven and establish a new home in an abandoned castle called Skyhold, which Solus somehow knew about. There, you're named the leader of the Inquisition, and Hawke from the second game arrives and tells you that he's noticed the Grey Wardens are starting to go missing. Obviously that's a bad sign, because if a blight happens, we need them. So the Inquisitor goes to investigate and finds that Corypheus has used his power to make all the Grey Wardens believe they are dying, so they become desperate and are being tricked into being corrupted by Corypheus and joining his army. The Inquisitor and Hawke then kill the demon corrupting the Grey Wardens, and Hawke goes to Weissup alongside the Grey Wardens to help them kind of rebuild the Order, since most of them are extinct now. Once you're back home, you go and stop an assassination attempt on the Orlais Empress by Corypheus and decide who rules Orlais. To make it simple, I made Empress Selene and Brialla rule together. There's a lot that goes into the option, but it's up to you. I don't think it'll really affect anything, to be honest. We once again go home, just to learn that Corypheus is trying to reach an elven relic known as the Well of Sorrows. This is when Morrigan from the first game helps us reach the well before Corypheus. Either the Inquisitor or Morrigan will drink from the well, which gives him the knowledge to kill Corypheus, but also entraps the drinker to the old god Mythal's will. So you head home again, and Flemeth arrives and reveals herself as Mythal, where she either takes the old god's soul out of Morrigan's son, or just says goodbye to Morrigan before leading the Inquisitor to a dragon that will help during the fight with Corypheus. The Inquisitor finally seals the large rift in the sky and is able to finally kill Corypheus. All is over, except in the credits, we see Flemeth putting something into an alluvion before getting her soul taken by Solus, who's revealed to be the Dread Wolf. A lot of lore there, figure it out. There's another channel, I'll link it. This leads to the Trespasser DLC. In Trespasser, the Inquisitor stops a Qunari invasion and learns that the old god Fen-Haro, the Dread Wolf, is back and planning to open the Veil, which would kill millions and cause the Fade and physical world to reunite. Eventually, the Inquisitor is able to meet Solus, who removes the Inquisitor's arm before the anchor kills them, and you can decide whether the Inquisitor wants to kill Solus or talk him down. Either way, Solus leaves, and you can choose to disband the Inquisition, which is apparently just filled with spies from the Qunari, from Tevinter, from Solus, yada yada. It's up to you. Just disband it. There's no, again, much of this isn't gonna matter. But with the Inquisition gone, your party then decides to reach out to a mysterious agent in Tevinter to investigate Solus, which will lead us to Veilguard.